Well, happy Friday evening to everyone. How has your day been? Did you have a good Friday so far? Are you excited about the weekend? I mean, I know I am. I love Friday night because it's just such a great time to kick back and relax. So, tonight, that's what we're going to be doing together. We're going to be relaxing over some jank. Doesn't that sound like a great time of, you know, us jank watchers? Oh my goodness. What is even a jank watcher? Just making up shit as I go along. What can I say? Hey, Joe, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. Hey, Albs, good to see you. And you can tell me all you want to go potty before, the stream starts 10 minutes before, but I get distracted. So I just can't say I'm going to do that. Time just seems to fly and I'll be reading stuff. And, what can I say? Then I'm like, okay, I better go pee before I start. So that's kind of what happens. Hey there, Steamship. So nice to see you. Magical Neb, great to see you as well. It's morning for you. Well, good morning to you, sweetheart. And thank you so much for the pink hand wavings. And there's a big storm and tornado. Oh, goodness. Yeah, there's been like a lot. Oh my God, OP. There's been like so many tornadoes and stuff I know here in the States. There hasn't been any, like in the area where I live, but there's definitely been some within Texas. Well, so I thought tonight we would kind of take a further look into something because I find it just ever so interesting that Mr. Russo not only is part of ONPASIVE, but then started offering Nelo Life to his peeps. And so, I mean, that's why I started going like, well, let's look at this Nelo Life thing, I just stumbled across it because of good old Ken and what was shared with me about what good old Ken was doing and all that sort of stuff. And me, I love it when things cross over, and finding those weird little paths of who knows who from where. I find that utterly fascinating. You've had a good storm come through a few days ago. Well, Joe, I hope everything is all well with you and like there was no flooding and that you're safe and all of that kind of stuff because I really feel so awful when I do see all the people who have been like flooded out, and that's really to the north of where I am. And it's just absolutely heartbreaking. But I'm glad that it hasn't happened to me. And I will say touch wood, has never happened to me. But you never know. It could. It could. So I've got Mr. Man, little chalupa, is curled up next to me and he's just all comfy with his mama. And Missy Moo, she is under the fluffy blanket. Hello, Hassan, how are you doing? I'm not sure if I said your name correctly, so if I did not, I apologize in advance because I'm terrible with names. That's just, that's part of who I am. I'm terrible with names, but welcome. Glad you can be here. So this week, apparently, at least what I was notified about is that Nelo Life, excuse me, let me get I'm drinking orange Gatorade right now. Get a sip of this because I coughed. That they opened up their, I think it's called Life Shop or something, where there's products. But the catch is they're not public facing, which I find that to be a bit odd. And so we're going to dive into that. And also today was the mediation meeting with Ash's lawyers and the SEC. Now, nothing has really come out of that. I'm expecting there to be maybe a summary or something posted. The only thing that has been posted is basically like, these lawyers here and those lawyers are there. Like, that's just basically it about like, who's present. So that's not terribly exciting. You're drinking peppermint vanilla chai. Oh, that sounds yummy. I love me some chai. Absolutely love me some chai. You think orange Gatorade and Powerade are the best tasting? I think they're pretty good. Hey there, sweet God. Thank you so much for joining. I'm so glad you're here. And thank you for tagging me on X and letting me know about the Nelo Life thing that you did. I was like, oh, there's just always something, always something. So we are going to look at, let me go ahead and share my screen and just the first thing so you can see it. And then we're going to flip over to a couple of different things, basically. So, okay, so on this screen, let me remove myself. So on this screen, you can see kind of in the circly thing, those products, those are the ones that are to elevate your lifestyle. I love that it says from premium nutrition products initially and expanding into many other product categories in the future. Our curated selection of products lets you enjoy the quality you deserve at prices you'll love. But nary a mention of what the products are or how much they'll cost, which I find that to be odd because I'm in the shop section of the website. And there's really not much here to really look and see here. Exclusives, if I can talk here, exclusive members only pricing. As a Nelo Life member, you'll unlock exclusive discounts on a wide range of products, making it easier than ever to shop smart and save more. All righty dighty. So yeah, exciting stuff. Your passport to premium products. Discover unbeatable deals and elevate your lifestyle with Nelo Life Shop. Join us. And so the only way you can see them is by joining. And I just think that is a bit deceitful. Maybe it's just me. Do you guys think that is perfectly fine to just not put anything public facing? Because I find it to be, like I said, deceitful and dishonest. And then it also includes on that same page, you decide what products and services come next. I mean, do you really? Do we really think that those who join actually have the input? I'm kind of thinking it's going to be, let's make them think that they have this, input, but they really don't. Right, Joe? Only haters worry about the products and prices. Yeah, we're the only ones concerned about, like, well, what's really going on here? So the first thing we're going to really look at is that there was an article on behind MLM. And that's why I started going down this rabbit hole, so to speak, because I'm like, okay, well, let's kind of find out more about what's going on here. So let me get to that. And this what came out on March 30th. So rather than just be upfront about its fourth co-founder, Nelo Life has chosen to dance around Arkan Arat's. I'm probably not saying his name correctly, so apologies in advance. Involvement. All Nelo Life promotional materials thus far has failed to disclose Arat as a Nelo Life co-founder. And then it's showing, the other dudes down here, Nick Sorensen, Eric Allen, and Larry Lane. In fact, on a recent Nelo Life webinar, co-founder Eric Allen was downright childish about it. Allen acknowledged a fourth Nelo Life co-founder, but referred to him only as Big O. Gosh, that's ew. Okay, yeah. Is it just me? But when I hear Big O, I'm completely thinking of a very specific O. And I don't think I would be in a webinar and mention anything about a big O if you're, picking up what I'm throwing down here. Kind of weird. Separately, I've been informed this is because of Arat's involvement in another MLM company. Hey there, Jelly Snack. How are you, sweetie pie? Further research into Nelo Life's white labeled nutritional supplements might provide some clues. To its credit, Nelo Life has been upfront about white labeling nutritional supplements. And it has the introducing Nelo Life shop, premium products that you want, premium products at wholesale member pricing. And it's a little bit blurry, but we have a Life C COQ10 ubiquinol, then Life C Zinc Complex, Life C Vegan D3 Spray, and Life C Natural Vitamin C. Hey there, Monhun. How are you doing, sweetie pie? I haven't seen you in a while. I hope you're doing okay. But it's so very nice to see you. Stopped watching Eurovision 2024 to watch me. Oh, aren't you sweet? Oh my gosh. Well, I hope I am worth that effort. So thank you for stopping by. While they didn't disclose who was manufacturing the supplements, behind MLM was tipped off to Life C, being an abbreviation for Life Converted. Life Converted, by the way, the Life Converted website no longer exists. I can't find it. I mean, it's just gone. Life Converted sell their range of supplements directly to consumers on their own website, except for now I can't find it. So if anybody else finds it, please let me know, because I can't. Doesn't seem to be anywhere. Our product second collection, Life, so it's that same thing that we saw for Nelo Life. These are 3 of the products. And you can't see it, but underneath here is where it says Life Converted. And there's a little kind of a logo-ish thing. Life Converted represents itself to be out of Texas. On its website, which I can't find anymore, Life Converted additionally states it was established in 2023, rooted in the core of the USA, with a vision to forge a brand distinguished by its commitment to quality and transparency. Now, isn't it just interesting how all of these companies love to talk about how transparent they are? But the truth is, nobody's really actually transparent. At least I haven't found them to be. I mean, maybe there's an oddball somewhere that's actually really truthful and transparent, but somehow I'm just doubting that. I just haven't seen it. Maybe you guys haven't. If you have, please let me know which one, share with me. I'd like to know about that. Despite its claim to committed to transparency, who owns Life Converted isn't disclosed. And, that's always a problem to me when you cannot find out anything about owners or who's behind something on the website. That sends like an enormous red flag, probably a field of red flags. And I'm like, holy crap, that's something to pay attention to. Interestingly enough, if you punch in Life Converted's corporate address into Google, you find out it's owned by Globallee. Globallee is a Texas-based MLM supplement company co-founded by Mark McKnight, Lamia whatever, and Nader Kazan. By these 3 people. Why Life Converted is using Globallee's corporate address on its website is unclear. Now, I did not look up Globallee, which I can real quick. Let me just see if I can. Globallee. Okay, let me see if I find anything. Okay, yeah, there it is. Oh, there's an opportunity too. Wow, so this seems like, are there MLMs within MLMs recommending MLMs? Oh, it definitely looks like one. Oh, it definitely does. Okay. So let me bring this over here and let's look at this first, and then we'll get back to that article. Sound good? Yeah, sounds great. Sounds great. We like that idea. Good. I'm glad you do, because that's what we're doing. Okay. So here we go. Here we go. Here it is. Home company product opportunity, sign in. And look, you see a sea of people all with it. Oh my God. Is that one of those Stanley Cup things? I mean, can't we finally? Oh my God. Nader is Live Good. Are you fucking kidding me, sweet goth? Are you fucking kidding me? Holy crap. Holy. Okay. Oh, you found Life Converted? Okay. let me, because I did not look up the address like that. I was doing a Google search. Okay, and you're right. So thank you for that. I just didn't think of doing that, and we'll look at that too. My gosh, this is completely twisted. Completely twisted. Holy shit. This is MLMs with MLMs with MLMs selling to other people within what? What? Joe says COQ10. If I want that, I'll buy it from Walmart, right? Yeah. Big O is probably why he's so elusive. So Nelo is not only about travel agency. No, apparently not. Once you get involved, bam! I wonder also if they get you to join this other MLM in order to get those prices. So Live Good is Ben, Nodder, Ryan, and Lisa as its founders. Holy shit. How is it that all of these things are connected? So now we have ONPASIVE leading into Nelo Life. Nelo Life is there's connected to Live Good, and Nelo Life is connected to Globallee, and then this is also connected to another one that's called VidJ or something. We're going to look at that too. I mean, there's like this very weird complex of MLMs all entwined. Oh, you used Ed to search. Okay, yeah, I was using Chrome. So thank you very much for doing that for me. I appreciate it. Good Lord, this is just unbelievable. Becoming an independent brand ambassador. So yeah, you can become a brand ambassador straight up for this one, Globallee, ultimate destination. Wow. Oh goodness, the VIP club. I'm just scrolling through here quickly. Oh my gosh. Look like fun. Don't you guys want to join? Now, why are there MLMs with MLMs? And is this bag from 31? Just wondering, you know? I mean, we might as well keep on going, right? A roadmap to the VIP club. Well, what is that? Share your favorite products with customers. Well, do you even have any customers? Why would I think you don't have any customers to start out? You just know people, maybe, you know, your friends and family. Find two people who want to share it with you. Get your two. Receive unique monthly gifts exclusive to VIP club members. Enjoy monthly recognition, because we all know these companies love to recognize people and make them feel like they're ever so special. Ever so special. Earn vacations with the Globallee family at luxurious destinations. Be a part of an incredible VIP club community. Lisa Frank, Trapper Keeper, MLM. What? What is that? AKA get Unify. What in the bubblegum pop is going on here? Oh, I love that. Right. Red would be impressed with the shade of pink. Oh, don't they look like fun? Oh, look, and there's vacations that are involved. Okay, what happens if I go click join now? Will we go to the same place? Oh, yeah, okay. So at least, you know, I'm not having to go to different tabs. Welcome to Globallee. Select your enrollment pack to get started. Okay. Well, these certainly aren't cheap. Over $500. Oh, and then let me see the basic enrollment. Well, you don't want to get the basic now, do you? I mean, who wants to be basic? You're just a total loser if you're on basic. And then please select your desired monthly auto shipment. You may set this up now or after enrollment. Auto shipments are recurring orders charged monthly. Well, thank you for that explanation. Globallee had a tax forfeiture with the Texas SOS I'm not sure what SOS stands for. So I'm sorry, I don't know all the acronyms. Last March and had to pay back taxes to get their business license reinstated in October. Well, isn't that interesting? Wow. Wow. That's interesting. Thank you, Monhun, for looking that up. I appreciate that. I love it when you guys can, add to the conversation. You can also add products as a one-time order. In this step, simply click add to order. As an independent brand ambassador, you get access to all Globallee products and product auto shipments with a 20% discount. Oh boy, you get a discount. You get a discount. Okay, can I just get this to go down? Okay, so we have that, and there's additional products. Personal info. Okay, we're not doing any of that stuff. Okay. And I'm going to take us back now to the article from Behind MLM. Geez, Mose, I can't believe there's so many of these things. All right. Why life converters using Globallee's corporate address is unknown. Also to me at this time is the mention of, okay, this is what we're going to look at more, is Vidafy. Guess that's how it's pronounced. I don't know. Secretary of State. Thank you. Because I just can't think sometimes when I see these acronyms. It was like too much on my brain to okay, try to figure it out. Thank you for telling me, Joe. I appreciate it. Also unclear to me, okay, on their website. Sorry, I'm going to repeat myself a bazillion times. Okay, so orders placed just before 3 p.m. Eastern time will be shipped the same business day. Frequently asked questions. This is an example of a question that a customer might ask. NanoFi with BioMS is a product offered by Vidafy that contains quercetin with vitamin D3. BioMS patented technology helps to overcome a lipid absorption barrier of quercetin to improve absorption levels by up to 277 times that of turmeric powder. Well, what I want to know, are there any independent studies? Are there any white papers written about any of this? Or is there anything published in peer-reviewed journals? That's what I want to know. Hey there, Queen. How are you doing, sweetie? $100 for 2 boxes of tea and 2 boxes of lemonade. This guy should have his teeth kicked in. Oh my gosh. What does quercetin do in the body? This is an example of a response that you might give. It's good to be as thorough as possible in responses, as that has a tendency to improve trust overall. Although it has nothing to do with refunds, this is a refund policy page on Life Converted's website, Access March 2024. Vidafy was a Utah-based MLM company that features Life Converted in its marketing. Well, Vidafy actually does still exist. Further research reveals Vidafy is now owned and operated by Plondo Network. Plondo Network is a Louisiana company, in turn owned by Big O, Orkon Arat. And so we have Orkon Arat owning Vidafy, who sell Life Converted's products through Arat's Californian company, Plondo Network. Life Converted using Globallee's corporate address on its website. The connection between Globallee, Life Converted, Arat being unclear, NeoLife intentionally hiding Orkon Arat's involvement for undisclosed reasons, NeoLife selling Life Converted's products, meaning Arat is double dipping as co-owner of both companies. Whilst it's certainly messy and perhaps ethically questionable, legally, I can't see a problem with Arat having his thumb in so many pies. I would definitely think it's questionable, ethically. I suspect the issue with publicly naming Arat as a Nelo Life co-founder might come down to contractual agreements between Vidafy, Globallee, Life Converted, and or other companies, namely LiveGood, since there's the connection with LiveGood as well, with ties we're not aware of. Geez, I am just utterly astounded here with all of these things intertwined. It is just It's jaw-dropping. It's absolutely jaw-dropping. I suspect the issue with public... Oh, I already read that. I'm sorry, guys. If that's the case, the problem is even if Arad isn't named by Nelo Life, he's still involved. And if that's the problem, well, it's still a problem whether Arad is named or not. Otherwise, I can't think of why Nelo Life is beating around the bush here. Either way, more evidence of Nelo Life being a hastily launched capture as much Finmore collapsing cash grab. There you have it. Are there any? Okay. Oh, look, Eric Allen. Wow. So Mr. Allen decided to grace us with his presence. My Beth says, Queen says, okay. Interesting. I wondered if he owns it too. I knew he's the O. Yep, he's the O. He's the O. All right. Hey, Oz. This is Eric Allen, president and founder of Nelo Life. This will likely be the first and last comment I ever make on your site, if you will allow it to be posted. The truth is that I actually agree with the vast majority of what you write on your website. I get it. You despise the network marketing business model. Truthfully, there is a lot about the industry, like most others, to dislike and find repulsive. Well, I don't think most people find other industries repulsive like they do this particular one. But okay, you go, Eric, you go. It is interesting to me that you have already written several articles, most of which is completely untrue. But hey, it's your website, and you are obviously not held to the same defamation and libel restrictions that we have in America. Wow, doesn't that sound a little bit threatening? Or is it just me? We have not even opened our doors for business yet, and you have prejudged nearly everything we envision and are striving to achieve. Time either promotes us or exposes us, and I look forward to manifesting our core values of trust, transparency, and transformation. Please feel free to take your hate out on me and me alone. This is my dream, and I'm blessed to have Nick, Larry, and Archon sharing in it and playing critical leadership roles. To set the record straight for anyone who comes across this post, Archon is our technology partner and plays a pivotal role in executing our dream. I consider him to be one of the very best in the world and a great friend. We are well capitalized, which everyone will see and experience soon. How do people experience it soon? No outside shareholders or investors. This isn't a fly-by-night startup. This dream has been on my heart for nearly 20 years. You know, I absolutely hate it when I hear how something was on someone's heart. That is just so MLM-y. This was on my heart that I just was called to do this. I'll go fuck yourself. I hate that shit. Our trading partner platform. Oh, did I finish? Yeah, okay, I think I did. Oh, wait, I didn't read the second sentence. Okay, let me start again. It's great that technology has advanced to the point where it is now and continues to evolve in sustaining a truly global movement that uplifts others. But wow, everybody's about uplifting. And by the way, Ash has not been seen, I think, in the past 360s. So there's absolutely no ONPASIVE updates. Nothing is going on other than people just like, I guess, trying to just keep people engaged. And I mean, I find that very sad because I'm sure they're just like grasping at straws at this point. And today, since it was the beginning of the mediation, I wonder how that went on. I just really do wonder what happened there. And hopefully we will get some kind of a summary or something. We'll be looking for that and we'll let you know. Our trading partner platform operates exclusively outside the United States and solely within jurisdictions that permit its use. We are committed to upholding the regulations of each country and would never endorse any service or product that contravenes local laws. We do not touch anyone's money, and there is no commissions paid to anyone based on what funds they choose to put in our simple, secure, and conservative system. We have a world-class corporate team behind us: legal, consultants, finance, creative design, technology, etc. We look forward to people experiencing that for themselves from day one. Finally, my hope is that you will post these heartfelt words on your site, and I would love the opportunity to do a live one-on-one interview with you. You can ask me anything you like. Looking forward to shifting your mental paradigm and truly changing the way people think about relationship marketing. Okay, so now we have a new buzzword: relationship marketing. Thanks for your time, and I look forward to our conversation, which, by the way, because I just saw somebody mention Mother's Day, Joe did. In the shopping that you can do while I'm streaming and you don't leave or anything, on the past several streams, I've been putting things that are geared towards Mother's Day. So if you still don't know what to get for Mother's Day, there are some ideas for you. And I mean, and you can go look at like some of my past ones. I've put some things, for that as well. But stay here with us right now because you need to hear about all of this stuff. Okay. Stay here with us. And so then behind MLM approaches, MLM reviews, this is responding to Brad, and research from the public's perspective. Behind MLM isn't a marketing channel for MLM companies. If crucial information hasn't been disclosed to consumers, we'll do our best to suss it out, but also report on the regulatory failing. Hi, Eric. The truth is that I actually agree with the vast majority of what you write on your website. Everybody loves behind MLM until we review your company. You have already written several articles, most of which is completely untrue. Our articles on Nelo Life are based on official Nelo Life marketing material and corporate disclosures. Feel free to point out anything that's wrong. I only ask you to correct Nelo Life's marketing material too, as that's the information you've put out there. We have not even opened our doors for business yet, and you have prejudged nearly everything we envision and are striving to achieve. An MLM business model and compensation plan can be analyzed or without a launch. Please feel free to take your hate out on me alone. Don't minimize due diligence as hate. You just hate MLM isn't a response to concerns raised through due diligence. It's deflection. Behind MLM's research into Nelo Life isn't personal. We give every MLM company the same treatment, as do I. The same treatment that, up until we began our due diligence into Nelo Life, you admittedly mostly agreed with. Archon is our technology partner and plays a pivotal role in executing our dream. I considered him to be one of the very best in the world and a great friend. Cool. But the question was, is Archon Arat a Nelo Life co-founder? And if so, why is this information being hidden from consumers? This isn't a fly-by-night startup. I don't think anybody said it was. This dream has been on my heart for nearly 20 years. Right, but let's be honest. You only acted on the dream after the Transact Card Finmore money dried up. Our trading partner platform operates exclusively outside the United States and solely within jurisdictions that permit its use. Securities law is materially the same outside of the U.S. and every country with a regulated financial market. We are committed to upholding the regulations of each country and would never endorse any service or product that contravenes local laws. We have Funds pooled under control of a centralized trading bot run by an unknown entity on behalf of Nelo Life. With no confirmation, they are registered with regulators for the sole purpose of generating a passive return via said third parties' trading efforts. Howey test. Nelo Life, a U.S. company run by U.S. residents promoting and selling unregistered securities through a trading bot, Securities and Commodities Act violations. Nelo Life not disclosing its trading partner platform or the people behind it, FTC, Securities and Commodities Act violations. Nelo Life executives representing to consumers a trading history with no verifiable data for consumers to do due diligence with audited financial reports filed with regulators. We do not touch anyone's money. An undisclosed third party does on Nelo Life's behalf. You can't pseudo compliance your way out of Securities and Commodities Act violations. How many times did you tell your Finmore Transact Card downline that behind MLM was wrong? We performed the same level of due diligence on Finmore Transact Card and held them to the same standards as we are with Nelo Life. This isn't a fly-by-night startup. Nelo Life LLC registered as a business this month in Wyoming, literally this month. Wow. Okay, so I'm not going to reread this part. I'm just going to read the part underneath because it's a response. Oz very succinctly responded to everything. I'll just give a little critical summary you clearly skipped over. The moment your business starts automated training, you are required to register with the financial regulator in each country your clients come from, as you or your partner, same thing, are doing financial work for someone else. This is a fact world over. Feel free to provide those registrations or continue operating illegally. Eric, you said that your trading platform operates exclusively outside the U.S. Big deal. It makes no difference where it operates from. When you accept just one investor from the U.S. in your program, you are subject to U.S. securities laws. The U.S. investor will be using your trading platform. Therefore, it must be registered with U.S. authorities. It's not something your crack executive and legal team should know. My bet is that your trading platform is not registered or licensed to do business in any country. Prove me wrong by listing proof your trading platform is registered in every country where it's doing business. Blow your smoke up the newbies and gullible skirts because we aren't buying it here. Post any independently audited financials that confirm you have a well-capitalized business. No one cares what's on your heart when you launch an MLM, right? No one does. No one does. Eric Allen, you said trust and transparency are part of your credo. You got people to trust you by going from Transact Card to Finmore. You weren't transparent about knowing this change was going to happen. You kept telling people to have faith, stay the course, don't listen to the naysayers. Things will come in time. Wow, does that not sound just like ONPASIVE? You made a video saying you had to do the right thing by stepping away from Finmore. Went against everything you spouted in my previous sentence. What kind of a servant leader is that? Larry Lane, same thing. You all knew that Nelo Life was in the works as early as last year, according to what Larry said. You also shared that you told your wife that you didn't want or think you would be a co-founder of an MLM, but say that Nelo Life concept has been in your brain for 20 years. Which is it? If you didn't want to be a co-founder, why are you? Peter Rancy, in the most recent Finmore video, says that he and new leadership are keeping a watchful eye on you and others for how things are being done and may go against Finmore Transact Card rules, regulations of double dipping, cross promoting, etc. You are doing another money grab. And what you are saying about Nelo Life, the best, the highest quality, the newest, latest, greatest, mumbo jumbo false claims, is the same spew words you used for previous ventures. Trust that? You say family, friends, bring religion into it. Typical pull at your heartstrings tactics. You do not care what people are going through or could financially suffer from any of your undertakings because you care about you. I would ask you look in the mirror and see if you can see a soul. But a narcissist is unable to look behind anything other than themselves. Wow. Burn. Answer why you decided to not be a servant leader anymore. I and others are curious as to what that answer will be. You talked a good game to keep people trudging through the mud while working your other plans behind their backs. FYI, I found something. Welcome to Nelo Life Elevate Group. Nelo Life redefines community connections through exceptional financial opportunities, philanthropic efforts, if I can talk here, lifestyle enhancements, and exclusive purchasing benefits. At its core, Nelo Life leverages substantial funding, including a 20 million Series A investment from 2 Sigma Ventures and a vast 100 million credit from a Victory Park Capital to drive its mission of uniting people for a greater good. Nelo Life embarks on a journey to cultivate global progress and positivity, taking impactful steps forward. Through its innovative approach, Nelo Life aims to transform lives by offering pathways to success and prosperity previously unseen in the fusion of financial growth and social responsibility. Why is everything always something that has not been seen or has never been done? You know, what is that? What is up with that? Some initial findings on 2 Sigma. Ooh, more. Okay, let me get another sippy poo here. Hello, MD. How are you doing, sweetie? The fund managed around $8 billion in November 2011, $23 billion in October 2014, and $32 billion by the end of 2015. As of October 2017, the fund had assets reaching more than $50 billion. In May 2019, the fund had assets reaching $60 billion. This number slightly dropped to $58 billion on October 2020 after 2 Sigma saw losses in its risk premia, absolute return, and macro funds. 2 notable new challenges for the firm became public in 2023. In March 2023, the firm took a rare step of discussing personal discord in the corporate suite in filing to investors. It seems that relations between co-founders John Overdeck and David Seigel collapsed over the course of the previous years, and they were no longer on speaking terms. Yet, both continued to own a large segment of the company with no sign of being willing to sell their stake. The relationship was so contentious that the firm stopped holding all hands meetings due to the pair's unwillingness to coordinate and address employees or investors together. Wow. Additionally, Overdeck was in the process of a messy and public divorce, with his wife accusing him of hiding the family's assets in the court filing. Later in 2023, the Wall Street Journal reported in October 2023 that a senior vice president had made unauthorized changes to 2 Sigma's trading models, leading to a different than expected investment results, prompting the U.S. Securities Exchange Commission to open an investigation. 2 Sigma remediated its clients who were subscribed to specific funds and suffered losses. From the information I provided, the $100 million funding claim to Nelo Life, it appears to me that this isn't the same Nelo company and potentially a false claim. I'll let you decide, research, uncover what this is all about as you have more insight and resources than I do. On the surface, this looks totally different because it mentions Kyle, and I haven't heard about a Kyle in anything Nelo Life. And there is a link here. Let me see what some of you guys were saying. Oh, Scam Chan's like, only thing missing in my life is time to unify. And Jelly's neck because it's a fantasy. Yep, right, Goth. Sweet Goth, always revolutionary. Everything is always revolutionary. Wow. Jelly's like, I plan to unify this weekend and strong arm. Hey there, Takara. How are you? And thank you so much for the pink hand wavings. I just love that. Oh gosh. Let's unify is the worst slogan. Is a worse slogan than In It to Women, which is stolen. Oh my gosh, I love that. Right? And Bring It On, In It to Win It was awful. Movie too. Oh gosh. I love all the Bring It On movies. What can I say? Oh, I like this. Thank you so much. I love Bring It On too, but just weird you cheerleaders practice the illegal moves for those underground competitions. And thank you very much, right? Whoever Scarecrow is, well done. Okay. Nelo is a BNPL platform. I'm not sure what that means. BNPL. Does anybody know what that means? Because I do not. Based in Mexico, that got its initial funding hit over 2 years ago. Their website is Nelo MX. Oh, wow. See, I love when people provide more information, because I looked at some of this, but I didn't look at all of it, obviously, or I read through stuff, but there's another Nelo stuff there. Yeah, Nelo VIP. Wow. Wow, interesting. Interesting. This is just all, what can I say, interesting. And again, I'm sorry, if you do know what BNPL stands for, please let me know, because I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure. All right. Anyone can look up the owner, Kyle Miller, on LinkedIn. He hails from the very non-MLM company of Uber, a poor attempt to associate the Nelo BNPL platform that is over 5 years old to this rinky-dink MLM from March 2024. Try again, Eric. I like it when they talk to Eric like that. It just kind of, makes me do a little happy dance. Big Mac says, all I can say is Oz and others are awesome in your research on these scams. So many people criticize the site, and yet time after time, the truth comes out and each scam eventually folds. Eric Allen is a scumbag, and I truly wonder how these losers sleep at night. Yeah, well, when you have, buy now, pay later. Thank you, Beth. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. See, I'm telling you, I cannot keep all the acronyms in my head. Okay. I'm stunned to have someone share this with me. Eric, liar, Allen. I'll give you the biggest hint. I'm the guy seeking transparency with important questions about Transact Card on the Facebook group. You and that other liar bozo, Larry Lane, that ran the Telegram. Both of you scammers kicked me off your pages for asking questions. I was skeptical fairly quickly after giving that whole scam $500 out of my pocket, and valid questions got me booted. Wow, sounds like what, ONPASIVE? I'll tell all of you that are on the fence or still drinking the Kool-Aid. I was in there fairly early when Transact Card got going. They slipped in a SS. What is SS? They slipped in an SS of all these massive names to be influencers for companies on credit cards: Trump, Obama, LeBron, Garth, Lady Gaga, Make-A-Wish Foundation. They had many more on that screen and claimed to have many more not announced. Oh, okay. You only know because you research merchants and payment and processing. See, ONPASIVE teaches me other things. So, yep, there you go. There you go. Thank you. Yep. And okay. She says is unsecured consumer credit and increasing popular Finish enabled payment option. Most commonly offered on e-commerce platforms. Is that kind of like Klarna? Because I'm seeing more places like offering Klarna where you can like pay it out in months. Is that what that is too? Because Klarna has seemed a little bit sus to me. That's just made me go, huh? That's because somebody mentioned it. I have it somewhere written down to look into Klarna, and I never have. Maybe I will now. I don't know. I don't know. Screenshot. Oh, thank you, Bessie. I can't remember all these damn things. Thank you. I so need you guys to help me remember what things are. Thank you for being my brains. Eric Allen is the one that was pushing this on the beginning Zoom calls. He would say, we have to keep this on the down low. Please only share with people you're bringing on. Well, I'd like to think I have the screenshot still. That's right, you scums. I took a screenshot. You know what? I'm so glad people do that. In later Zoom meetings, they never showed the credit card pics with all these power names, but they would tell new people on Zoom to ask the person that invited you. I hate that shit. All of this, ask who invited you, as if that person is supposed to have all this information. If you're the damn people that started this goddamn company, then you sure as fuck should know and should be able to talk about it. Jeez, that just makes me irritated. Eric Allen in a later video said, wow, Trump is not playing around. He has 3 cards. I just, no words to that. The fact is that they never had these names. This is the moment you have to realize that this was always a scam. Why lie about influencers if you're not scamming? Also, ask yourselves this. If Eric Allen got lied to about those influencers, wouldn't he have protected his name and called them out? Go look up the co-founders. I ran background checks on Ramsey, and Ramsey has a lien for employee fraud, not paying. I wonder, it says a $27,000 range of money. Richard Smith has an actual court case that has him guilty of scamming. He also has a furniture company sue him 2 years ago. Go look, it's public record. Eric said he did all the homework on these guys. I'm not mad I lost $500. I'm mad that I put 2 weeks of massive effort into this and I didn't do deeper homework first. But I've reached out to others, and how they got most of these people is that everyone has the attitude of, well, I'm only out $500 if so. Quit loading these scammers up, people, Eric. I saw right through you, and it's exactly why I didn't accept your friend request. I really hate scammers, and I promise that I truly hope I'm saving at least one person from making a mistake. The NeoLife website is finally up with their business address being in Wyoming, which of course is the address of a registered agent for many scams. I mean, that's always a dead giveaway, when it's somebody else's registered agent that other scams are using. Sorry, I had to take a sip. Okay, so Wes comes along and says, question for Eric Allen. Thank you for taking the time to visit and for your candid comment. It's refreshing to see someone in your position engage openly. I'm all for direct communication. I appreciate your passion for Nelo Life and commitment to inviting scrutiny and discussion around your new venture. Establishing trust through transparency is commendable and aligns with constructive dialogue. I noticed in your comment that you mentioned the manifestation of core values and a 20-year in the making dream. By the way, they have these manifestation meetings on Mondays. I forget what they're called. Somebody told me there's some kind of manifestation thing that they do on Mondays, which maybe is it co-creating or co-manifesting? I don't remember. I'll have to go look at my notes somewhere, and I don't have that handy right now. Establishing trust through transparency. Okay, I already read that part. I noticed in your comment that you mentioned the manifestation of core business value and a 20-year year in the making dream. That's a powerful backstory, and I'm intrigued by the depth of your experience. Given your history, I'm particularly interested in learning more about your past projects and the wisdom you've taken from them. Could you share insights in your previous involvement with iLearning Global, World Ventures, Mavi, Global Game Changers, Eric Burchall's Follow Funding, the Club, Transact Card, and Fidmore? Understanding how these shaped your current vision could provide a fuller picture for myself and the readers. I'm looking forward to potentially shifting perspectives and engaging in an in-depth conversation. Warm regards. You know, I love this. I love this just being shot back of going, look at all this other bullshit jank you've been involved in. Boom. Boom. I love that. That is fantabulous. Okay. Wes, nice of you to ask, but my bet is that Eric has left the building never to return. He came here thinking that telling his made-up backstory that we would all swoon and swallow it hook, line, and sinker. Now that he realized he totally misjudged his audience and we weren't buying his BS story, he put his tail between his legs and slinked off into the sunset. All he has learned from his past programs is how to get better and telling BS and making the gullible and newbies believe him. In short, Eric is all talk and no walk. And that's what they do. That's exactly what they do. Think about Ken Russo, how many damn things he's involved with, going from one to another to another to another. That's what they do. They learn from here and then move on. And they keep learning how to scam better, so to speak. And $500 in my view is nothing to sneeze at. I mean, that's a pretty penny, that's a sizable amount of money. Okay, so I want to look at this. Okay, so CD put a lot of things in here. Okay. In 2024, 4 best for accepting payments through Google and Apple Pay. Best for large purchases, split best white labeled BNPL. Okay. 4 Afterpay, best for encouraging responsible spending. Uplist, best travel industry installment. 6 Sezzle, best for helping customers build credit. Credit for Affirm, best selling on Amazon. Wow. 8 WiseTac, best for subscription-based services. Klarna, best for fashion and luxury brand. Yep, I knew Klarna was one of those things. Okay. 10 PayPal's Pay in 4, best for PayPal user. Wow. So there's a lot of those things. Buy now, pay later things. Wow. And Magical Nev says, I'm speaking from Australia, New Zealand perspective, though. Could be different up north there. Could be. Yeah, $500 is money. My wife, this is so true. My wife would be asking me what happened to that $500 and when are we getting back? Oh my gosh. If I saw that my husband made some weird $500 purchase and didn't tell me, hey, by the way, I'd be like, WTF, what is this? You didn't run this past by me? We didn't talk about this. I mean, not that he couldn't just buy something, that was reasonable. That would be like, okay, like the washing machine goes out and he gets a washing machine for $500. That would be totally understandable. I hope that we'd actually get one for a little bit more than that, but let's just say we got a used one for $500 and it was like, had a ding on it or something. But I would know about it. But if he put money towards something like this, oh, hell no. Hell no. Queen says, my husband spent $500 on that. He might not live long enough to answer the questions about it. Yep. There you go. In what world would Trump and Obama allow their names to be used together on an endorsement? These fakes should happen more. Just like those dudes on Passive making those weird posts where they like morph into Obama and Trump and Biden and like different actors. I mean, it's just like the creepiest dancing things ever. And I'm just like, oh gosh, that's just yuck. And you don't have permission to use their likeness in promoting anything. In what world? Okay, I already said that. These fake gullibles should happen more. It trips the BS alarm even for the most gullible. Fellow South Africans, I present MTI insert alternative as endorsed by Nelson Mandela and Hendrik Verwoerd. Oh, and Connie, okay, I don't know how to pronounce these names. And the guy in your church group who swears that this time is the real thing. Right? Hello, Eric Allen. As we await your transparent service leader response to West W, maybe you could include details about the number of Transact Card and Venmo refunds you paid out as promised. Also, we'd love to hear about your progress in the social impact department. Please remember that causing people financial losses, hardship, has a social impact. So in your servant leader transparent update, please include those stats in your response. Scarecrow comes back with, for those of you that feel so inclined, the more that do it, the better, and it only takes a few minutes to fill out and submit, please report fraudulent activity with MLMs for misleading content, income claims, pyramid activity that goes against the law. The web address is reportfraud.ftc.gov. I have already submitted 4 reports. Yes, Eric, you and the following that are actively promoting an additional money grab from Transact Card to Finmore to Nelo Life are on my radar and actively being reported. Larry Lane, Scott Kufis, Nick Sorensen, Randy Schroeder. I will be submitting reports until the FTC wakes up and starts acting on your and others' continuous rebrand of verbiage saying the same thing in a different company, so that you can plug in your downlines and do a money grab at others' expenses. Scam quickly, because my guess is your time is limited. Does your travel portal get you out of the country to avoid accountability and transparency? The hype continues. Copied a post from one of the new Nelo promoters. This guy promotes a lot of other deals as well. Wow. Well, I'm not surprised. I am not surprised. Unless there's a specific reason for something you want to point out, please refrain from copy pasting or random marketing spam. It doesn't add anything to the discussion. Thanks. This communication regarding Transact and Finmore came from Peter Rancy. Besides the obvious fact that Finmore is DOA, I wonder what the legal ramifications are for people over at Nelo, announcing the complete and immediate shutdown of Transact Card and Finmore, including all operations, websites, social media sites, emails, customer service, and correspondence channels. From Peter R. Rancy for Transact Card and Finmore. Okay, let me get a sip. We have all been frustrated by delays in delivery of the marketplace and the repeated need to replace contracted banks and card issuers because of federal and state regulatory issues beyond our control and the incessant noise that surrounds the direct sales industry. Oh my gosh, it's everybody else's fault. They've been mean. They're mean to us. But now the ability of Transact Card and Finmore to achieve their respective missions have been eroded irreconcilably by the launch of a competitive operation. As a result of this last factor, most digital communication channels have been polluted with a social media civil war that is escalating. Rather than investigate or accuse any individual or group of individuals who may have founded or migrated to this new competitor, meaning Nelo Life, with cross-recruiting or breaches of non-disclosure agreements or other possible contract violations, both Transact Card and Finmore will cease all operations immediately. Let's be clear. I do not blame any competitor for the delays or mistakes of Transact Card or Finmore. However, Instead of getting on with the work of Transact Card for most of 2024, the changeover to Finmore has taken precedence. This migration was requested by the Field Leadership Council, not initiated by corporate. Oh, Field Leadership Council. Oh, the Leadership Council, like, kind of like what ONPASIVE has. The people who are making the most money and stuff, who have like the largest downlines and all that kind of shit. That's who we listen to. We want to talk to them, but regular people, no, we're not going to talk to you. You don't mean anything to us. Okay. The new competitive entity was swiftly created by and promoted by a number of the same leaders who had advocated moving to Finmore. It was launched even before Finmore had a chance to release its store and commissionable products. Why do I think it's going to be like similar products? Just a thought. In hindsight, the last month of activity have been a complete distraction on all fronts. I just hear a baby crying. I can't help myself. It's time to end the social media civil unrest and the ensuing mayhem. The social impact and commercial objectives of Transact Card and Finmore cannot be fulfilled in this environment because they're mean and they went and did something else. Both companies will cease operations immediately. Note, the new competitive entity has never been part of Transact Card Finmore. Of course, there are multiple potential or actual conflicts of interest embedded in these happenings. The crossover activities of certain field leaders, because they're big fat meanies, the crossover of the legal counsel, and the crossover of the technology team, to name a few. While all these items are subject to further consideration by outside legal counsel, no accusation is made herein. Oh yeah, you're just kind of pretty much pointing it out. Please. Taken all together, the effects have been compounding. From now, the new entity's success or failure can rise or fall based on merit, but without having to access Transact Cards or Finmore's platforms or people to postulate positions. The contracted institutional banking, investment, and commercial partners who are essential to our successful outcomes are no longer willing to enter into the compounded, noisy environment of Transact Card and Finmore. Well, whose fault is that? Okay, so we're going to now blame the banks again, like they're the big bad meanies or something. Bull fucking shit. Go suck an egg. They desire to partner with us in a clean corporate environment, which you don't have, but not the current muddied waters. And you're going to always have muddied waters, just saying. What does this mean for you? 1, all employees and contractors of Transact Card and Finmore have ceased their engagements. There will be no further correspondence from either entity. There will be no corporate correspondence from me until further notice. This may be frustrating, but is necessary for the present while we plan next steps. My email address will be the only correspondence channel maintained for these entities. I will address all necessary items from whomever in their order and within available means. Naturally, registrations for all products and services have ceased. Legal teams are working on mechanisms for the proper wind down of Transact Card and Finmore, including proper disposition of licenses and other assets. Do you guys really think that's actually happening? Because I really don't think so. Peaceful Nature, how are you doing, my dear? Yeah, more lawsuits. I'm sure more lawsuits. Right? Those damn laws always trying to stop these scams. Yeah, darn it. Alb says, let me see if I can. I'm having an issue here getting over to it. There we go. Okay. It's on the screen. Oh, Transact Card ONPASIVE's payment card, they're going to offer so the founders can earn commissions and a percentage of processing fees. That's a good one. That's a good one. Oh my gosh. Oh my God, right? I wouldn't be surprised if that happened at all, brought to them by Ken Russo. I mean, he might as well offer another way, right? Right? Wow. All right. Um, I understand that some will completely lose faith and some will stay the course. Yeah, because only winners continue to follow this and don't go, oh shit, fuck this, I'm out. Yeah, they're totally losers for finally waking up. Not. I will respect your decisions either way. No, you won't. Will there be a next? Possibly, but only with proper timing in an orderly manner. Well, what the fuck is properly timing? Could you tell me what that is? Or an orderly manner? What does that mean? The last 2 years of your efforts and ours have proven beyond doubt the need and desire of many people to enjoy the fruits of the original social impact mission. Increase buying power for ordinary Americans, community driven rather than shareholder driven banking, and reinvigoration of the community banking sector and sustainable home-based business units. Bullshit, 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 bullshit. That's what I have with that. While Transact Card and Finmore will no longer be part of that mission, the mission has not ceased. There are many of you, plus numerous investors, and a bountiful supply of vendors and service providers who want to continue that mission. In due course, you may expect to be presented with a program designed to realize the mission, but which would only be presented and released if it includes an already built and fully functioning store loaded with a broad array of mission-centric suppliers and products, an attractive suite of business and compensation systems, sustainable for multiple distribution platforms and markets. So that sounds to me an attractive suite of businesses and compensation systems. Okay, we want a suite of MLMs and all their different compensation plans and to offer people to join multiple MLMs. That's what I'm picking up. Are you guys picking that up? That's what it sounds like to me. A well-capitalized and fully prepped operating team. Banks, cards, and other requisite institutional partners, an international platform that allows global alliances to operate alongside the US-based operations, a pre-registration process designed to recognize and reward those who have stayed the course. Oh, wow, that sounds just like Ash, right? When he's been talking about how, you know, some basically will be more rewarded than others or some shit like that. Remember how like it's all that interactivity and how people have run around trying to be plugged in and shit. I readily acknowledge the frustration that so many of you have experienced. Thank you for your patience and shared sense of mission. Sincerely, Peter R. Rancy, April 12th, 2024. Oh, goodness. Thanks, fellas. We eat good today. Doggies need a walk, then I'll get stuck into it. This is all very disheartening. Where is the money that Peter Renzi said was safe in a trust? Give everyone their money back. You don't just write an email to 150,000 members and think it's okay to walk away with everyone's money. This is crazy. And all the leaders capitalize on their fan base they created with Transact. Creating Nelo Life, I can't believe anyone would trust them at all. History repeats itself as they get rich and steal from others. Shameful. Wow. Eric, I'm curious if Nelo Life Global was just started and built in a matter of weeks, as you have stated. Why was the official Nelo Life Global Community affiliate private Facebook group created on November 29th, 2023, 2 weeks after Transact Card launch event in Las Vegas? And if you are so concerned and want Transact / Finmore to succeed, Why did you maintain control of Finmore FBO affiliate community and Telegram page and allow the chaos to run rampant instead of giving control to a member of the corporate team? Not to mention you or whomever you tasked with managing the Telegram page, posting a link to sign up for a class action lawsuit. It appears to me as a ploy to disenfranchise Finmore members in hope to lure them to Nelo Life. But what do I know? Wow. Oh, more names. I asked Janice B. Minya, whatever, who is the admin for the official Nelo Facebook group, why Nelo are choosing to get Derek Alexander to head up their trading, as Derek is supposedly expert trader, but when you look at his page, he looks more like a marketer than an experienced trader. Janice replied with, Derek's perceived profession has nothing to do with you wanting to trade or not. Again, it's a choice to take part in this. Oh my gosh. Oh, goodness. This is precisely why audited financial reports and disclosures to the SEC are a legal requirement. Consumers shouldn't have to guess and be lied to. Ding, ding, ding. Legitimate trading operations don't hide information from consumers and operate illegally. Securities fraud. Ding, ding, ding. Absolutely agree. That's quite a bit in that just one thing that we just looked at, don't you think? All right, let me see what I want to look at next. Okay, so, all right. Well, I did have sent to me a post, which I'm not going to put on screen because I have it within a communication. So I'm not going to share that with you guys. So sorry about that. But it does state, we're thrilled to announce the grand opening of Life Shop, your ultimate destination for premium quality nutrition products. After meticulous curation, we're excited to unveil our carefully selected lineup of the 10 highest quality products in the nutrition space. How do you know they're of the highest quality? What makes them the highest quality? What is that criteria? And can I go find that somewhere listed? Is there a link somewhere that tells me what this list is of I don't know, the top people who have the best quality products in the nutrition space? Because this kind of seems like a made up statement. Anyway, at Life Shop, we understand the importance of nourishing your body with the best supplements available, which is why we've handpicked the top selling items that people rely on daily to support their health and wellness journey. Our products range encompasses a diverse selection to cater to various nutritional needs, ensuring that you find exactly what you're looking for to optimize your well-being, whether you're seeking to boost your energy levels, enhance your athletic performance, or simply maintain a balanced diet. We have something for everyone. We are launching the Life Shop by offering 10 incredible products from Life Converted, with huge savings passed along to U.S. members. And this is from one of the Nelo Life founders, so that you know. Let me be clear about that. Life C B12 spray, Life C collagen peptides, Life COQ10 ubiquinol, or whatever that word is, Life C essential coffee, because we got to have some coffee, Life C magnesium complex, Life C multivitamin, Life C natural vitamin C, Life C pure curcumin, Life C vegan D3 spray, Life C zinc complex. What sets Life Shop apart is that we are selling you another MLM's products. Oh, I'm sorry. Apart is the unwavering commitment to quality and value. premium products at a wholesale pricing. Each product in our collection undergoes rigorous testing. Where is that testing? Who is doing the testing? Is it by an independent lab? Is there any, white papers written about the testing? Is there anything, any independent studies? Anything written in peer-reviewed journals? Anything? I bet not. We believe in transparency and integrity. Oh, so you claim. And why do I feel like it's anything but? So you can trust that what you see on our shelves is truly the best of the best. Basically, just trust us because we say trust us, because obviously we're totally transparent because we tell you we are. Don't miss this opportunity to elevate your nutrition and take your health to the heights with Life Shop. Visit your digital office today and explore our product lineup. So you can only get there if you're a member of Nelo Life, which I find so janky. Product lineup from Life Converted and place your order. Experience the difference that top quality nutrition products can make in your life. Thank you for choosing to shop in Nelo Life Shop as your trusted source for premium supplements. We look forward to serving you and being a part of supporting your wellness journey. Let's make waves, your Nelo Life support team. Wowzy zow zow. Wowzy zow zow. That is, I have not thought of wowzy zow zow in absolute years. And that was like it was from a cartoon. I don't remember even which one it was. Certified Diamond Catmo Princess. Oh, I love that. I love it. Peaceful Nature. That was absolutely amazing. I love that. That is fantastic. Handpicked and selected from the best ingredients far from the corners of the globe. Yeah, they always are, right? Always, always are. Let's see. Did I miss anything? Oh gosh, I love it when you guys start making up all these names. Triple Dog Dipply Doo Top Platinum Similar Salt. Oh my God, that is so funny. Lotion and potions. Oh, Alves, I am an honorary Nelo Death Metal member. Wow. I love that you're one. That is fabulous. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm only a triple dog diplo doo copper car whale. Oh my gosh. The names they come up for people in these things are literally as funny as this shit because it's like they're so nonsensical. I'm pretty sure my nutritionist is cheaper than being in this, and she's a licensed professional. Plus, she takes my insurance, right? Right? Maximum profit subscription levels. Oh no, we got a new one. Pikachu Ruby Gold Diamond. All right. I'm a double backflip Pikachu Diamond myself. Oh my gosh, you guys are funny. I just watch YouTube videos to learn about all my health and wellness needs. Oh, it's all Live Good products then. Wow. 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 ONPASIVE is going to be the beta test for 7 years. Apart from the spray, if they say it often enough, it'll come true. My brother-in-law is doing the testing in his basement. Wow. You guys are amazing. I love this. Oh gosh. Alps, just the chillax. That is just so flippin' annoying. When I remember Omar made it up. We've never heard chillax before. Fucking shit. Good Lord. Okay. So now where do we go? Do you guys want to look at Life Converted? We can look at Vidafy because it seems like these are then coming from this global thing. Okay, where can I go to let me back up on it. And it is coming from Live Good. So let me see if I'm getting this, if I'm following along, and let me know if I'm following along. So there's Globallee, and Globallee, wait, there's Live Good, and Globallee is getting products from Live Good. And then from Globallee, there is, what is it? Vidafy, who's getting products from Globallee. And then there's Nelo Life, that's getting products from Life Converted, which Life Converted is getting products from Vidafy. So I did not quite do that. Is that how this is all kind of connected? Did I get all of that? Because that's one hell of a long line of bullshit right there. That is one hell of a long. Yeah, this is something. Wow, holy smokes. That's why I love you people. I love you guys so much. I love other people doing research that I can then follow and then look into and then, spell out the whole little chain of events here. That is just bizarre. And then let's not forget, there's also the Finmore Transact Card connection to the Nelo Life, which that is connected to. I mean, it just ends up being, I do feel like I need to get out, like, the crime string and stuff and like kind of scope it all out. So we can look at the Vidafy website. We can look at the Life Converted. We can look more at the Globallee, and we can look at Live Good. Or we can, find something, video, because I did find, let's see, Vidafy has a bunch of videos, and their videos go back to 4 years ago. Okay, and the person who started Vidafy is Shane and Laura Brady. Now, Shane, I did look that dude up, and I'll give you the lowdown on his background. And it's just, again, it starts the connection of all of these different MLMs. He was the marketing manager for Unicity in Latin America, and then manager US Latino market, and then director of Latin America, all for Unicity International. And then he became the general manager for Mexico and Colombia for Django, which is XANGO, which I'm pretty sure I've covered in the past. And then he was the vice president for Latin America and US Latino market for Kayani, which I have done a couple of videos on Kayani as well. Oh my gosh. And Live Good gets essential oils from doTERRA. I mean, holy smokes. Okay. I hope somebody has taken some damn notes, because I need to write this down. Okay. Essential air. Okay. I've got to just write this shit down, because this is just absolutely beyond fucked up. I mean, Monhan says Nelo Life is an anagram of felon lie. Just wow. Oh my gosh. Wow. That is fantabulous. That is fantabulous. I love that. I love that. And I mean, so that Live Good really is getting their essential oils from doTERRA. Girl, we're going to need to talk sometime. We're going to need to have a chitty chat. Just you and me, a little chitty chat, a little get together. Because I just you and me, chitty chat. Are you down for a chitty chat? Because I think we need to chitty chat. How many times can I say chitty chat? Well, I'm just going to keep on saying it. And Sweet God says they are really connected. It's wild. And I thought I couldn't be shocked by them anymore. Yeah. It's like, well, I mean, the Ken Russo thing is what blew my mind when I saw the amount of things that he is connected to. It's like, holy crap. And to me, if this doesn't, because like I told you guys, I don't know, one of my recent streams, that in my opinion, when I look overall at these things, my opinion is that they are criminal organizations created by criminals, promoted by criminals. And when I say promoted, I don't mean your lower tier people. I'm talking about like all the top people, making the bucks and stuff, because they know what they're doing. They know that people are not going to be making money, but they know that they will. And that's just how these things, go. And so, I mean, all of it's fake, fantasy. None of it exists. It's all pretend. And these people at the top and the creators of these things, all that, they all know each other from somewhere. They get connected. And that's the part I find so interesting, is to see how they all connect. Anytime, okay, great. I'll reach out to you and say, hey, and I can just set up a time, and, we can just I'll set up something, in here, but we won't go live or anything. And we can just chitty chat. Because I think it's, it's worth that chitty chat, don't you think? And I think you're just fabulous. I just love you to pieces. I love all the stuff that you post. So I really appreciate the work that you do. I mean, I absolutely appreciate everybody's work within this space when it comes to any company that's doing anything that causes consumer harm. I appreciate it. People who are doing research and providing information, that is fantastic, because we can't do it all ourselves. And we know, Lord knows, I try to find as much stuff as I can, but it's always ever so helpful when somebody's like, oh, hey, I got this. It's like, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for sharing information, because it's all helpful. And then putting it all together and seeing it all coalesce, it's just like, oh, geez. Okay, so anyway, so we can look at any of those, or, I mean, I could go find a Live Good presentation. I mean, I really can't believe this goes to Live Good. I really can't. I mean, it's just like, and then to doTERRA, it's like, how is this even? It's like they're all in bed with each other now, all promoting. And then are they getting all these people to join these different things and telling them like, oh, well, you never know what somebody will be interested in. So this is just having multiple streams of income. They all wear suits. They're basically, oh my gosh, I just broke a nail. Dang it. Don't you hate it? I mean, it broke really bad and way down, all the way down, past where it should go. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much for the love. I love that. They all wear suits in their basements. I just love that. So would you guys like to look at any of their websites? Scammers Club. Yep. We are the Scammers Club. All of us helping each other, reporting shit, talking about it, and what's great is they don't like that. They don't like it because they know some people find people speaking out, and then they're like, yeah, no thanks. And that used to not be the case, That used to be, it was a lot easier for them to hide in plain sight before social media. A lot easier. And where they were able to proliferate on social media, all they did was open the doors for people who look into these things to also speak out. So they basically brought their worst nightmare over as oh, people are going to talk about us. Yep, they are. Bring your team to my scam, then we can all team up in your scam. Yep, that's exactly what it is. Okay, I'm sorry, Scam Shan, did I misinterpret what you said? Scammers Club, were you talking about all of them as a Scammers Club? Because I was thinking of all of us as being in a Scammers Club, reporting scammers and talking about scammers. I guess it could go either way. There could be two different parts of that same Scammers Club, right? Maybe. What do you think? We spend more time watching webinars about ONPASIVE than no shit. And then yet they're the ones who are like, oh, you really don't know anything. You just don't know it because you're not a part of it. If only, you know, if you were a part of it, you would actually understand. You can still join, you know, but all of that crap. Yep, they are in their own club to scam each other. That is just so bizarre. So bizarre. So bizarre. Yeah, and I mean, I guarantee you, we all have watched thousands of hours of ONPASIVE stuff, thousands of hours, and then probably spent time talking to others about it as well. Hundreds, if not thousands of hours of that as well. You know, I mean, it's just, it's a lot. It's a lot. So would you guys, what would you like to see? So let me go over into YouTube so I can like put up a post, a poll. That's what I meant, not a post. So I'll go over there so I can actually see this. Give me a moment. And if you guys, hang on. Yeah, I need to turn off my volume on the second one. If you guys have any ideas, you know, let me know. So let me see, where is the poll thingy, post thingy, whatever I'm looking for. Here, start a poll. Okay. Which would you like? Or drop in comment. Website for Globallee. Site for, I said another one. Gosh, Nelo. I said Nelo already. Globallee. See, I was prepared for the Vidafy. Vidafy video from any of those or other. Okay, I want your input on this stuff. They're all connected in Dubai. I figured they're connected in Dubai. That must be where we all meet each other after the last scams break. Oh, they did a product zoom on their essential oils. It's on their channel. Oh, wow. 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 Hey, now where do I get to see the poll at? Maybe if I pull this down. Hey, somebody sent me, who's that, from Albs? Thank you so much for the super chat. Did not see that come through over here. And why I'm getting videos, I'm not being able to see the entire poll. Albs, thank you. Let me see. Only Oconnect has polls. I actually thought of that. No one ever. Oh gosh. No one ever conducted a user poll in the history of the entire world before Ash thought of it. In it to scam it, Ash controls the police. Oh my God, you slay me. Absolutely slay me. That's hilarious. That's absolutely hilarious. Thank you so much for that. Thank you so much. You guys are so, so funny. Okay, I see 43%, but I can't see what the other ones are. Do I just close that out? Is that show chat? Okay, there we go. Okay, now I can see it all. Okay. So you guys are looking for a video basically of any of these. Okay. So I'm thinking there is, okay, well then let me stop this poll and let's see if I can do another poll that will tell me which group who you want to see a video about. video from Globallee, Vidafy, Nelo, what are the other ones? Oh, Life Converted. Is that what it's called? Is it Life Converted? Because I always forget. Life Converted. Oh, I could, and there's not enough room for me to put Live Good, so you can always say Live Good too. And you guys can say something just basically in the chat. Right? Globallee sounds like Sally Lee to me too. It sure does. It sure does. It sure does. Oh, Sarah Lee. Okay, Sarah, I thought it was, I'm sorry. I was thinking of Sally Lee Jesse. Oh, I'm thinking of Sally Jesse Raphael. That's what I was thinking about. Never mind. So if you guys, if there's one that you prefer, I'll see if I can find something. I already have Vidafy pulled up. There are some short ones on here that I'd be like 1 and 2 minutes. There's their first vacation one was in 2 years ago, a little bit over 4 minutes. And I mean, they have nothing recent. Everything is like 2 years ago to 4 years ago. So it seems, which is kind of odd. Wait, here we go. There's a call, a 37-minute call. The midway call. Wait, hang on. Let me scroll up further. Okay. A New Zealand launch promo, Vidafy Australia. There's something that was from May 6th called the bounce from Vidafy. Is there Globallee? Let me look. Let me see if I can find Globallee. I will look and see. Because, let's be fair and give it a go. Oh, goodness. Okay. Well, this one is, okay. This is rather weird. There's one that is like in a language that I don't know. There's one that's on something called MNT Productions. What the hell is that? And then there is, okay, there's this person that did something about a year ago. CG Box Globallee and Explorers Club intro, and it's 46 seconds. Big deal. Let's see. Oh, wow. And there's some kind of Globallee DIY eyelashes, so I'm not sure if that's the same. I'm not sure. And I mean, it looks like there are some people that have posted Globallee things. Okay, I just don't know what to pick. Vidafy also has a, yep, I noticed that Vidafy had the vacation thing too. It's Globallee with 2 E's. I believe 2 or 3 E's. Hang on, let me go look at it again. Oh, and it's with 2 L's too. Okay, so I didn't look for it with 2 L's. I just looked for it with 2 E's. Why do they always have to spell things so stupidly? Hey, Chelsea. Okay, so this dude did a Globallee review. Should you join this MLM? Which is about 7 minutes. And here's something from Globallee Inc. So this must be their official channel. Okay, let's see what's on their official channel. And I will tell you guys in a sec. There's only 15 videos. These are very short, very short, very short. A minute, 38 seconds. I mean, 2 minutes. So there's really not, there's something 2 years ago that's not quite 2 minutes that is about the opportunity. That is, it's so weird. So weird how they just add extra letters to things. Okay. So, okay. Here's one that somebody did a company overview. Maybe we should look at this. Hang on. Okay, let me get off of this one, this page. I'm back. Sorry, I actually closed out the wrong thing. So let's go ahead and look at Globallee in terms of a company overview. So we kind of have an idea what that's about, which I'm going to say, I bet that is going to be what all of these other damn things are. And let me take this off the screen. Thank you, Alb, so much for that. Dono, I really appreciate it. Okay, and let me, I will enlarge this for you guys once I share my screen and remove my little self. Okay. All right.
And welcome to the Benefiters channel, where we talk about anything that we think you can benefit from. And on the chopping block today is the company called Globallee. We're going to talk about who runs it, what they make, how they pay people, and we're going to see if this business is the right fit for you. Before I heard about Globallee, I was actually a performer in a Cirque du Soleil show. I would dress up like a cricket, jump on trampolines, and that was my job.
Okay, first of all, I love Cirque du Soleil. Second of all, it makes me incredibly sad that a Cirque du Soleil performer joined this, if that is the case.
Sounds like fun, right? I loved the lifestyle. We were in a different city every week, so I got to see new places, try new foods, and I absolutely loved what I got to do. About 5.5 years ago, my girlfriend at the time, wife now, we bought a house. We have 6 horses, 4 cats, and a dog, so as I'm sure you can imagine, that was a lot for my wife to take care of while I was on the road working. I also felt like I was missing out on a lot of things back home, like growing and building our future together, and I am happy to say now we are married and are expecting our first, a baby girl, really soon. So I ended up moving back home, and I got a job managing a new business that was opening up in our town. I was working 5 to 7 days a week, 11-hour days, and what I realized was that I didn't have the time that I wanted like I did when I was out on the road. But now also I didn't enjoy what I was doing either. And then I found network marketing. So Globallee is a network marketing company. And unlike how a traditional business might hire someone like The Rock, put him on an elephant, and make this big commercial for TV, network marketing companies take.
And why do I think if you were a performer for Cirque du Soleil, you may have, some groupies who have followed you and seen you in a lot of different things. I would just think that you could develop a fan base of sorts because you are a performer. Do you guys think that is reasonable to think could happen?
Those advertising dollars and pays it out to everyday people like you and me. If you're still not sure what a network marketing company is, there is a video linked in the description that does an amazing job at explaining this. Globallee started as a natural nutrition company located in Dallas, Texas, so they work in the wellness economy, which does about $4 trillion a year in revenue. They officially launched in October of 2019, but they are already shipping products out in over...
I just love how he, makes it sound like it is just a normal little company, and this is what they're doing, and they're in this niche. It's like, oh, and then wants us to, like, if you don't know what network marketing is, oh, we do. All of us here, we do. We know what it's all about.
30 countries. On the left is the vice president and the CEO, Mark and Nicole McKnight. Mark is actually the one who makes the nutrition products for Globallee. On the right is the president, Lamia Betaib, who was the top female earner in network marketing back in 2015. Mark's been formulating products for over 20...
Okay, now, is that true? If I went to Business for Home and looked up in 2015, would I find her name? Or was she top in a particular company? And I like how it's just a quick flash on the screen, and are there any resources that back this up, or are we just supposed to take your word for it?
7 years, and those products he's made have gone to do over $12 billion in sales around the world, which is awesome because he knows what works and he knows what doesn't work. With all of that knowledge and experience, he knows where to go and find the best ingredients in the world to make the best products and put it in what we believe is the best industry. He goes straight to the farms that grow these ingredients and ships them to his warehouse in Dallas, where he makes the products himself. This is great because they don't have to have a middleman. He knows exactly where the ingredients...
So is this where the Live Good products are made, or Live Good products actually these products? Okay, I'm confused.
Are coming from, but he also knows the quality of those ingredients as well.
How?
On to their first
product.
How
does he know the quality? And how do you know it's the best quality? Where is there proof of this? Where can people find proof? Alb says, I kind of like this guy. Sucks his pitching network marketing as a whole, but it's not like cricket dressing and trampoline jumping are skills that transfer to many other jobs, especially corporations. And Jelly Snack's like, okay, I'm convinced. Take my money. Wow, that's funny. Oh gosh, CD is like, he looks like Will Wheaton. I'm not sure who Will is, but I'll take your word for it. So like basically a warehouse and then processing and making their products. So US, so us, the US, okay, I'm confused by what you said, Lamar. I can't seem to put it together. Well, okay, he looks kind of cute there. Oh, wow. Ben and Ryan say this too. Wow.
But I say hello to Taka. This is Globallee's healthy energy drink, but it is so much more than just an energy drink. Some of the things it can do for you is increase your focus, your mental...
Oh, thank you, Lamar. Thank you for clarifying. Show us the warehouse and them making the products. Oh, yeah, that will never happen. But I would love for them too, you know. Love for it.
Clarity, combat negative effects of stress, and a whole lot more. My wife and I experienced this firsthand. She used to lay tile in hardwood floors, and before she'd go to work, she'd get what she calls the construction worker starter pack, which would be a sugary coffee, a Slim Jim, and a Red Bull. Once we found out about Taka, she cut out all of that other stuff and started drinking 2 to 3 Taka a day, and about 2 months later, she was down 20 pounds. Now, I thought she was beautiful before, but she was extremely...
All she was doing was poofing out her stomach. That's all she was doing, and then sucking it in.
Happy about this. What made us even happier was that about 5 years before that, she had gotten into a horse accident, which caused a lot of inflammation in her lower back. And so she'd come home from work, go straight to the couch with her heating pad, sleep, then do it all again the next day. After those 2 months of Taka, she's coming home with more energy, less pain, and actually doing the things she wanted to do. Like, how cool is that? I don't know if you know anyone that wants to come home with more energy left over, but I am raising my hand. The original Taka wasn't made for weight loss, but that was a result a lot of people were having. So Mark went out and found 4 more ingredients that are called neurotropics, put them into Taka, and created Taka Trim. Those ingredients that he put in here are clinically proven to support a more positive mood, but also help you manage your weight, not just in pounds, but in inches as well. They actually have the science to back this up with what is called a double-blind placebo-controlled study. Big word, I know, but basically what
was it done independently, or did you pay someone to do this test?
it means is that the people getting the ingredients didn't know.
Meaning Globallee, did they pay someone to do this double-blind test? Basically pay for the results.
If they were getting the real stuff or the fake stuff, and the people giving them those ingredients also didn't know if it was the real stuff or the fake stuff. So basically, it's like the Mac Daddy of studies to show true results. Next, we have Taka Glow. This has everything that's included in the original Taka, but adds in premium collagen peptides. This is going to help you have healthier hair, skin, and nails, helps with those fine lines and wrinkles, and also supports mobility in your joints. The mango dragon fruit flavor is my favorite, and something that I didn't expect personally was that, well, I'm a nail biter, and I can't bite my nails anymore because it hurts my teeth too bad before they break off. Pictured here on the left is Natalie Sorensen, Globallee's president of natural beauty, which I'll talk about next. This is her before and after of using Taka Trim in the morning and Taka Glow in the afternoon.
I don't give a shit about testimonials. Testimonials don't mean a damn thing, because of course people who join this are going to be like, it's so good, it's my favorite, it's a wonderful, you just gotta get it. Of course they are. Volantis was the one that Ben and Nada merged with and have been sourcing their coffee from since oh my gosh. Okay, so it couldn't be Organa though, because whenever I see coffee I always think of Organa Gold. Wow. Yeah, we need to talk about this, because I definitely need to get the entire little pathway down. It's quite a thing. I mean, goodness. Hang on, I've got to turn on my backpack. I got to turn on my heating pad. Again, I ran out. Okay.
From January to April. We have a private testimony group of over 14,000 people, all with a positive result from our products, which is super cool and I'm really proud of. So if you want in that group to see more, I'll leave a link in the description where you can message me and I will get you added to it. Next, we're going to talk about Stand Out, which is Globallee's natural beauty brand. And a fun story about Mark is that when he first started making products, he actually made them.
So maybe that person I saw about the eyelashes, maybe that is actually one of their products. So I hope we find out. I really do. Hey, Dave, how are you doing, sweetheart? Nellie Sorensen, just mentioned in this video, is the wife of Neil. Yeah. Neil, yep. Now they're all connected. It's so weird. I mean, there's so many connections here. It is just pretty much like the who's who of MLM.
For hair salons. So the first 3 years of his career, he'd go to hair salons, put products in their stores and show them how to use them, how to sell them, and everything they could do to benefit their customers. So he's kind of going back to his roots as he saw the potential in the beauty industry because, like the wellness economy, it is huge. Globallee first came out with their sunless tanning system. There are 2 different tones, medium and dark. This is a picture of my friend Katie with 2 coats of medium. Now, my wife loves this stuff because it comes with everything you need, like the mist.
Okay, I'm looking at on the left-hand side. It looks like that she actually has, a lot of melanin in her skin, and so she can pick up color early. You know what I mean? Like for me, it doesn't matter how often I try to tan. It's just not going to happen, folks. It just isn't. Oh, you are so welcome, Dave. Dave says, thanks for making all these connections clear. Important to know every branching weeping willow of MLM. Yep, it most certainly is. And I just, it's amazing when they all connect like that. I love Dave. Dave is such a great guy. Dave and I came into contact with each other way back when I first started doing videos.
The glove, the bag you can reuse as a guy.
And you know what? Let me tell you, back in the day, I used to sell the shit out of a sunless tanner by Clarins, because as fair-skinned as I am, I got a great tan from it, and people bought it from me because they would be able to see how fair my skin was. Because I'd show them like part of my shoulder or something that was not, I did not have it on, and they were impressed by it. And I will still stand by that stuff. It was amazing.
I love it because it doesn't make her stink, actually smells kind of good, and it also doesn't make her look like an orange Oompa Loompa. So 2 points for the tanner. Next, they came out with lashes. They have their Insta Lash, the Duos, and what everyone has been raving about lately is the do-it-yourself lash extensions. Now, I know I might not look like a lash expert, but because of my pregnant wife's genius Halloween costume idea, I can confirm that they are really easy to put on and actually quite comfortable. So as you can see with Globallee's products, there is an opportunity here to build a home-based business for yourself. And what's even cooler is the culture that we have here. Back when I was traveling with the circus, we traveled with 100 people from 19 different countries, and it felt like one big family. And that's exactly how it feels here at Globallee, either from hopping on our Zoom.
I wonder how many people with Cirque du Soleil this jerk got to join, Globallee. Because whoever the first Cirque person was that joined, they're like, hey, they got, different dancers, different contortionists to, get involved.
Zooms, going to our company events, the vacations we get to earn and go on. It's amazing and so much fun spending it with like-minded people and people you just want to be around. So Globallee has 8 different ways to get paid, and I'm not going to dive into all of them, but I'm going to focus on the main.
No, but I'm just going to flash it on the screen. That's it.
2. First is getting customers. We have tons and tons of people that just love to go out and share what the product has done for themselves, what it can do for others, like burning fat, having more energy, or just feeling more confident for yourself. And then you get to earn commissions on all of those product sales. Second,
so you're making a claim that the products burn fat. Okay.
Second is building a team and showing people how they can reach their financial goals just by helping somebody make some extra money on the side. And what we found out is that most people just want to make an extra $250 to $1,000 a month to help pay for groceries, monthly bills, maybe a new car payment, whatever it is that's going to help them out the most. So you'll earn a commission based off of what the people you bring in and what they sell, but also a commission from the people they bring in and what they sell as well. I do want to stress that building a team is not mandatory to make money with Globallee. There are people who have a lot of customers who reorder every single month.
Bullshit, as if there actually is a retail desire for this, that people just love the products and they have recurring customers that order the products and they just love them and they just, they tell us how wonderful they are. Yeah. And that's probably Aunt Dot, and you got Aunt Dot to join because you needed, your 2. And then you probably got Uncle Joe, because poor old Uncle Joe, he's been without his hearing for a long time because of that accident he was in down at the plant. And so, he's like, okay, yeah, sounds good. So Uncle Joe signed up to that. That's all this shit is.
Do not have a team. So the choice is really up to you. Next is something new that they've rolled out, and it's called the VIP Club. Each month you qualify for the club, you get early access to swag drops, private.
We're going to make you feel special. We're going to say it's a VIP club and you get perks. And you know what? That means people are going to be trying so hard to be part of the VIP club because they probably want to hear their name called out. They want to feel like they're special. And there's going to be most people never hear their name. And that's sad, but they're trying so hard. And that's the goal. That's why they have these little rewards, is to make people feel like they're special.
Meet and greets at parties and front row seating at events, which is super important. But my favorite is the exclusive gifts you get each month that you qualify. They come in a special VIP box and you don't know what you're getting until it gets to your door, with the exception of the first month. The first month that you qualify, you get a Globallee necklace and some other goodies, but I'm not going to spoil the surprise. We also like to have a lot of fun. So each month that you are in the VIP club, you're going to get points that will earn you a paid for vacation. So these are some of the clips from Globallee's first vacation to Key Largo, Florida. If you've watched this far and it all sounds great, but you have no idea how to go out and get customers, build a team, maybe you feel like you're an introvert or you failed like something at this in the past, we have systems in place here that are going to help guide you to become successful in whatever way success means to you. Maybe you want to drive a fancy sports car down the driveway to your mansion. Great. Let's get to work because it's going to take some. Or maybe you just want to.
Why the fuck is it always a fancy sport car and a goddamn mansion? Why is everything equated to that? There's a lot of people, I'm one of them. I don't give a shit about a fancy car. I don't give a shit about a mansion. I get so damn tired of them manipulating people with conspicuous consumption.
To go to the grocery store and not worry about what you're putting in the cart because of what the price is going to be at checkout. I've been there. Let's change that. On the other hand, maybe you have experience in this industry or you have systems that you want to put to work with Globallee. That is great, and you are also welcome. We are not here to tell anybody that their way is the wrong way. We are only here to help support you in whatever way we can. If the Benefitters sounds like a team that you want to be a part of, there's a link in the description that will take you to a page with a form to fill out. And this form is going to help me be able to help you out the most. Maybe
no, it will help you out the most because then you will join his team and be part of his downline. It's not going to help you. You're just going to be a cog in the wheel. Get real, dude.
The business side isn't a fit for you, but you want to try one of our products, we love our customers. You can also find out more information on them down below and save 20% off when you check out as a preferred customer. If the business side does sound like a fit for you, then don't wait. Click that link, fill out the form, and let's get started right now.
Because
if this video helps,
everybody watches a short video like this. It's like, yeah, I want to start my business with you. Oh, I get to have my own business. That is so stupid. I mean, I am really hoping that someone doesn't just take one exposure to this jank and it's like, yep, I want to do this. I want to do this. What kind of crazy bullshit is that?
You please give it a like, subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos, and we will see you in the next one.
No, you won't. You're not going to see me. Back on the stage. You're not going to see me in the next one. I don't think so. So I did want to share what Monhun had put on, but I wanted to be able to read it. And I found this. Thank you so much, Monhun. I appreciate you pulling up their policies and procedures because I have not lulled from their policies and procedures. I will, to the best of my ability, continually improve myself, my health, my physical fitness, my positivity. Go fuck yourself and your positivity. My leadership skills. I will take my skepticism. Thank you very much. My respect for myself and for others. I will be dedicated to improving my own well-being, the well-being of my family, my friends, and other globally independent business. It wouldn't be owners, whatever the A stands for. Associates, whatever. Affiliates, independent, whatever. The IBAs, whatever it stands for. Good gravy. Good gravy. Right? They mean I will practice toxic positivity. Yep. That's exactly what they mean. Good. Al says, ever since Beth converted me to atheism, I only pray to the mention Almighty, from which flows all sports cars. Oh, goodness. All right, so there's his overview of Globallee. Oh, you started seeing commercials for Body? Yep, it is Beachbody. They rebranded to Body. Yep, you are correct about that. All right. Well, guys, there is still just so much to unpack with all of this. Much to talk about. but I am a bit tired and my back is in a lot of pain. So we can always revisit this because, like I said, we can look at all of these different connections because that's what it is a whole bunch of different connections. And it's a lot larger labyrinth than what I put, on here. Just lots of connections, which I find so weird and also so intriguing. It's just like, oh, let's see what we can find. Anyway, I want to say thank you to all of you who have participated in the chat. Thank you to my lurkers. Thank you for a catch-up crew. If you've been here, whoop, whoop for you, and a whoop, whoop for the replay crew too. And I also want to thank my subscribers and to my channel members and also to my patrons. Thank you so very much. All of you make it possible for me to keep on coming here and talking about jank. Because I like talking about me some good old-fashioned jank. And that's what we have here is an enormous ball of jank. I hope everyone has a wonderful time for the rest of your evening and a fabulous weekend. I'll probably be back on sometime this weekend because there's just always so much to talk about. Anyway, have a good one. And don't forget, you're beautiful and I love you. Until next time, have a good one, everyone.